except for the 2018 election, show me one election in the Hindi heartland, and now I'm going back to a decade and more, where the Congress has bested the BJP. Where is it? In the Hindi heartland, where the Congress has bested the BJP. You've seen what's happened in Uttar Pradesh over the years. The Congress is a completely fringe figure. In Rajasthan, they won last time and they lost this time. They'll say it's rotational chief minister. Chalo, we'll give you that every 5 years the government changes. Madhya Pradesh, how can you go, you believed that you had the state for the grabs, you lose it. Chhattisgarh, you are overconfident thinking Bhupesh Baghel won by a 2/3 majority last time. Jitna bhi kam hoga, 15-20 kam ho jayenge. I spoke to a congressman 3 days ago. I said, Chhattisgarh mein kya? Nahi, 50-55 to aane hi hai, uske upar aayenge to acha. How? Nahi, last time thoda kam hua hai, lekin itna nahi. That means you have not done your micro level management. You should have accommodated an Arvind Netam. You should have accommodated local leaders. Unless you do your local level management, as you said, Rahul, the last time, correct me if I'm wrong, the Congress has won 2 consecutive governments. 2 consecutive governments, been re-elected, is Tarun Gogoi.
In a big state, Tarun Gogoi, 2011.
In 2011.
Mukul Sangma
when was the last time the Congress has defeated anti-incumbency and won? Only Tarun Gogoi last in 2011. That means for the last 12 years, whenever you win also, you know how to grab defeat from the jaws of
just
victory.
as far as
Can
Trivia
you
is
go back to
concerned, there
Digvijay
was
Singh in
also
98?
Mukul Sangma in 2013 and Ibobi Singh was at that time in the
state
Congress
hai.
in
Can you
2012.
go back to Digvijay Singh in 98?
No, so there is a problem.
No. Before that, there was Sheila Dixit.
No, but isn't
Sheila
there a...
Dixit,
No, but
2008.
Rahul...
I love election trivia, so don't mess
No,
with
but
my
Rahul
election trivia.
Kaval, isn't there a question to be asked? That if you cannot, the BJP is able every now and then to get its governments re-elected. They did it in Uttar Pradesh.
Every now and then, they're doing it again and again. Every now and then is not the right way to put it.
Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana are all examples where the BJP has shown the power to get their governments re-elected. So they are able to best anti-incumbency by a mix of welfareism, decent governance in some instances, and the micromanagement that you spoke about. On the other hand, the Congress party has not been able to do it for the last 10 years. Yeah. And then therefore the charge will be Sarkar banti hai, and then you are arrogant in power. Sarkar to ban gayi, ab rahegi.
No, Rajdeep, but you look at this way. You see, if you trust, regional leadership of Kamal Nath, Bhupesh Baghel and Ashok Gehlot, you are accused of, not doing anything. If you take everything in control, you say there is over-centralization. And there are a lot of factors. It's not simple. Look at welfareism. Ashok Gehlot did try to do that. Bhupesh Baghel tried. It failed. Maybe there is a lot of undercurrent for Ram Temple and all. I mean, we do not know why the BJP is winning with such a big margin. Is
it undercurrent for Ram Temple, Rahul Verma, or is it that the Congress simply is unable to handle power? Once they are in power, the accusation is they become ATM machines. I mean, their governments are used to simply finance other governments.
If you look at Rajasthan, to be fair to Ashok Gehlot, he's been chief minister 3 times. He's run reasonable governments. Yeah. But it is the nature of he's run reasonable governments, to be fair to him.
He's run reasonable governments. There
But
are paper leaks
the
in
nature
there.
of a bipolar polity that he loses.
No, I'll tell you what happened, and Preeti, you'll remember this. The youth of Rajasthan, any young man I met said, "Dekhiye paper leak kaisa hota hai." Koi
But Rajdeep, can I be honest? I've travelled all across Gujarat as well, and at that time, paper leaks was a huge issue. Did they vote on it? No. To be honest, I don't think the vote has really come on paper leak, and to give Gehlot at 72, Gehlot has lost miserably the last time he was 21. But the
first point. In Indian politics, you are always going to see more people unhappy with any government than you are going to see happy. It's just the nature of politics. That's why it's called as cost of ruling. I think we were all thinking that BJP has a state problem and Modi has to come every time to pull up the state. In fact, these elections are showing that BJP is a very agile and a very, very adaptive
It's more
party,
cohesive,
right?
Rajdeep.
And they basically change what you call micromanage or micro-detailing. They plan much more like perhaps as Australia planned against India in the World Cup finals. They not just outplayed, but they had outthought about what the soil is going to look like,
You're equating India with
No, but
Congress.
the central leadership in the Congress doesn't really work with the state leadership. It's happened at various levels. You had in Madhya Pradesh, I remember 3 or 4 of Rahul Gandhi's rallies were cancelled because he just wasn't popular enough. You had murmurs within the Congress local unit that Kamal Nath wasn't listening to the central leadership. When you look at Rajasthan, Gehlot ran this campaign practically on his own. Could Sachin Pilot have been better accommodated? Definitely. You could see all was not well even though Rahul Gandhi was going to Rajasthan. You could see that all's not well in that unit.